everyone. Now, today is a privilege and honor to welcome Miss Sana. She's born in Borabanda in Saudi Arabia. She's a leading international fashion designer. Now, over to Miss Sana. Just since you're in Hyderabad, we want to know who is Sana.
Sure. Thank you, Faheem. Thank you very much to get me on your show. It's a privilege to be on your show. Basically, Faheem, yes, I'm in Hyderabad to do lots of exciting things, events, launch my brand, okay? So basically, I've been born and brought up in Saudi Arabia. I've lived in Dubai as well. I've traveled the length and breadth of the world, okay? So basically, fashion has always been my passion. So since a very young age, since a very tender age, I've always had the zest, the enthusiasm to do things which are related to creativity, because I'm a very creative person actually. So that's the reason, since a very young age, since around 15, 16 years old, I started designing. And I used to do my own apparel. I used to, always feel like doing something which is out of the box.
Sana, from where you got this idea? Was it?
I think I've taken after my mom. She's a very creative person.
And how come, we got to know that by very young age you've started this? What was that?
I don't know. It was this kind of an inborn talent or inborn quality, you can say, that always, I was very inclined towards glamour, fashion, and very beautiful silhouettes and things which were different. I didn't like the idea of doing things which were similar. Even now, if you look up to my designs and all, if you see my website, so you can see my gallery, okay, the designs are so different, you can't find it anywhere. I always like to wear something, dress up in a manner, and do something which is very different. So that's the reason, I always opted for fashion which was different, diverse, out of the box, that way. So what I did is, I followed the footsteps and followed my inclination. Once I finished my schooling in Saudi Arabia, then I took up fashion designing as my major, did my university from Bangalore, from Mount Carmel's College, which is one of the most prestigious colleges in the country. Okay, I did my FAD, BSc. After that, I did an integrated course in Yamama College in Saudi Arabia. I did textile management. So, and I was very lucky and fortunate that my first internship was with Tommy Hilfiger.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. So, I worked there as a designer, and I was promoted to the head designer, okay, in the back end very soon, within a year. But then I wanted to do something on my own. So during my first internship, only within 10 days, I got my first show for Pesach University, which is an engineering college. And I did their annual fashion show, in which I worked on a theme of 7 continents. I designed for 7 continents, and the show was declared as the best show in 10 years.
Fantastic.
So after that, I thought that I guess I should do something on my own. So I started taking customized orders, bridal orders, and did a lot of things. Then I traveled to Dubai. I participated in LIFW Dubai. Okay, so over there also my designs were appreciated. Touch wood, wherever I've worked, I've always got appreciation. I've always done something which has come out very beautiful, very nice, and been declared as one of the best. Maybe I have a lot of self-confidence, but I guess that's my...
That's very nice of you, Sana. Just what I want to ask you is, being a girl, first and foremost thing, I'm quite impressed because the positive energy what you have and the level of confidence sky high, I highly appreciate that. But do you think, was there any hurdle, something in between?
Yeah, there was an hurdle. Actually, my dad, he was not convinced with me getting into this field.
Okay.
He always wanted me, since I was a very good student as well, academically and extracurricular activities, I was an all-rounder always, So my dad wanted me to do management. He wanted me to do MBA. He said that fashion designing and all are like normal courses. You can do it later. But please do something which is more professional. How the conventional thinking.
True.
So, but then, I convinced him somehow. I had people convincing him. I said that I need to follow my dream. I need to follow my passion. Because I strictly believe, and I, adhere to this, that whenever you do something which you enjoy, and in which you don't feel that if you're working hard, if you're working 24 by 7. Many times I'm a workaholic. I don't do anything, I work 24 by 7. So then I don't feel the pain, I don't feel tired. Why? Because I enjoy it. It's my passion. So I convinced my dad finally, and today he is the person who's most proud of me. And he always tells everyone, that my daughter, she was so inclined towards this field. And I used to think that fashion designing is modeling. So he used to say that how can you become a model, because I'm a Muslim by origin. So then I convinced him that I can design for models. I'm not modeling. Finally, he understood that.
That's very
and
nice
he was
of you.
very proud of me. When he came for my first show, he had tears in his eyes.
Oh,
So
where was your first show?
my first show was in Bangalore in Pesset University. After that, then I did with Will's Lifestyle. I did Blenders Fashion Pride. So,
Okay,
these
we
things.
want to know. That's terrific. Profile what you have mentioned. That's highly appreciated because
And even when I did my first show and I was doing my internship, so I was declared as the best intern as well as the best designer.
Oh, that's great of you. We can understand. Okay, but Sana, what I want to ask you is, we want to know about your company, when it was
Luke's
originated. Yeah, if you can just tell something about that, that would be very nice.
Surely. Thank you so much. Actually, Luke's Workshin, the name itself, I would like to first explain the name.
Sure.
Okay. How the name was born or how the name was invented. Actually, the person behind this name is my husband.
Oh.
And I would really like to thank my husband for this company, this brand today. Whatever I am, wherever I am, a lot of the credit goes to my parents, of course, and after that my husband. He actually speaking helped me to get this name. Luke suggests luxury.
Okay.
And Vogue suggests fashion. As you know, Vogue means fashion. You have the Vogue magazine, which is one of the best magazines in the world. So I told my husband that the name should be something which speaks for itself. When you hear the name, people used to feel that you must
Class.
feel that there's some class. It's world class. It speaks haute couture, basically. So he was so confused. He's like, no, what can you have nowadays? You have so many names, Sana. So what can you go for which is so different? And he was drinking water in a glass, and the glass brand was Luke's.
Oh.
So he was like, okay, what about Luke's? Luke's are just luxury. So I was like, that's good. But something else, Luke's fashion. So again, it becomes common. So I was like, fashion is Vogue vessel. So he said, okay, then what about Vogue? I was like, wow, good. So then, so we went for Luke's Workshin.
That's nice.
So
That means
Luke's, yeah.
Yeah, so nice of you. That means you mean to say that your husband is very instrumental, where you are today because of his support.
Of
That's
course,
very nice of
course,
him.
of course.
Okay, and we want to know, are you planning any show in Hyderabad?
Yes. I'm planning a very big show in Hyderabad, mostly in Faluknama Palace
Fantastic.
and Taj Deccan.
Okay.
I'm planning 2 shows actually in Hyderabad. One which is going to be a luxury expo along with a fashion week. Okay, and one which is going to be only a fashion week, which I plan in Faluknama Palace, which is going to be a high-end fashion week, in which I would like to, actually launch a lot of faces, which will be Miss Luke's Workshin, okay, and I want to actually give a trend. I want to be a trendsetter, basically, in Hyderabad. I want to launch Arabian fashion in Hyderabad.
Oh.
So that is my intent, behind these things.
So are you confident that it will be a great thing?
I'm very confident.
Why
I know
Hyderabad?
it will be the best.
Why Hyderabad?
Hyderabad, because Hyderabad speaks of Nawabs and royal family, Nizam family. I have a lot of high connects with Hyderabad. And in fact, my great grandfather used to be considered the Sir Syed of Hyderabad. So I have a legacy, coming from Hyderabad. So I chose basically for the royal connect.
Fantastic.
That's the reason,
Candid Sana, I mean, what she mean to say is that, she's involved, she's immersed in, fashion designing, and she's got lot of appreciation. In fact, she has done great. And the statement what she used has really impressed. She's told that she has traveled length and breadth of the world. That's fantastic. No, okay,
Thank
Sana,
you so much.
since, you are giving so much knowledge, definitely we want to air it, we want to show it to all our,
Yes, of
viewers. Okay, what do you think, Sana, if a girl wants to be a fashion designer, do you think it is easy or it's really tough?
Sometimes it's tough, because as I told you, even I had hurdles with my dad, with his conventional thinking, But then sometimes it's very tough because, family, and some people, as I told you, as my dad had that thinking, in the conventional way, they think that fashion designing is related to modeling. So, if you're from a conservative home, then to convince, it becomes a little difficult. And even sometimes if your husband doesn't cooperate, as my husband, he really cooperates. So, touch wood, Alhamdulillah, I'm very lucky for that. I'm blessed actually. But many husbands, they don't like this because they feel that, fashion industry is such an industry where, you need to keep pace with the
Time.
changing fashion.
Yeah.
You need to keep pace with time. And I would also like to mention that I'm the mother of a very beautiful and very cute princess little daughter.
Wow.
A 4-year-old daughter named
fantastic.
Ayat.
Oh.
And she is already a born fashionista.
Oh,
She
fantastic.
follows me and she is like absolute fashionista. I can see her as, a model. I can see her as a designer in the upcoming years already. She's only 4 years old.
Oh my God.
So, what I feel is that I'm very lucky that my husband understands this and, he encourages me and my daughter. Otherwise, sometimes, what it happens that they take it in the wrong sense.
True.
So,
That's very nice of you. I mean, that means next model is there. What's her name? Ayat.
Ayat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And you are now here in Hyderabad or Bangalore?
Yes,
How-
I'm right now. I'm in Hyderabad just for work, basically for business. But I'm settled in Bangalore in India. Okay, very well settled in Bangalore. I keep traveling. I keep shuttling between Dubai and Bangalore because right now I have an office in Dubai in Sheikh Syed Road in Conrad Business Tower. I have my office and I have a team over there. I have my partner who's basically an Australian designer.
Okay.
Right now she's in Australia. So we've worked with the best of 5-star properties in Dubai actually.
fantastic.
With Jumeirah Group. So we designed for Burj Al Arab their uniforms for Jumeirah and for the leading 5 stars and 7-star properties in Dubai.
Okay.
That was one of the reasons why I chose Falaknuma for my
event.
fashion week actually, because they say that after Burj Al Arab, Falaknuma is the second largest hotel and considered very prestigious.
I agree.
you
I
know.
agree. And
So-
what is the procedure now? How you're going to? Do you have any plan, or do you have any the way of selecting models? Or do you have any?
Yes, I have already started auditions. Okay, so pan India we are having auditions.
Okay.
Basically for my brand, and I will be having some of the leading models also, international models, who will be a part of my event.
Okay.
I have Noora Fateh.
Oh,
Okay,
fantastic.
who will be there? Who will be one of the performances and all that I'll be having with her. And we have a lot of names whom we are looking to actually have on board with us, such as Varun Dhawan and Sara Ali Khan. We are in talks, but not finalized as yet. So these are the things upcoming and a lot of exciting things coming up.
Oh, definitely, we look forward because
Yeah.
the amount of knowledge what you're giving, that's really highly appreciated. Because
so
the
much.
best thing what I have understood from you is you are not compromising on the class. What you intend
Yes.
is things are quite clear that you want to be the best and you want
I
to
want to
revive
do
the.
something which has never happened till date in India.
Absolutely.
I want to do something, which people see, they come for the event and they say that, oh wow, we've never seen something like
Definitely.
this.
I mean, the level of
That way.
confidence what you have, definitely you're going to achieve
And
that.
I want to also create a lot of women empowerment.
Okay.
I want to create women with a lot of confidence. As you said, is it tough for a girl to be a designer? So I want to have an institute also of looks workshop, where we will give an opportunity. We'll have short-term courses, we'll have long-term courses where people graduating from NIF, graduating from the best institutes in India, they can come and they can practically, work with me, work with my team, and experience how it is. See, basically, fashion designing, it's not only about designing clothes. It's about doing a lot of things which are related to fashion. And when you gain practical experience, then you understand the concept behind, what it is, what it takes to be a experienced designer, what it takes to be successful, basically.
Fantastic. Okay,
So,
okay, Sana, I just want to ask you one thing. To be you have to be very honest. Like, was it your passion or purpose or profit? this profession? Monkey,
Alright.
what was that?
Basically, it
yeah.
was my passion. Okay, to be very honest, it was my passion. But as you know, the M factor always goes along, and the profitable factor always comes in the picture. Okay, whether sooner or later it always comes. But passion, basically, I'm very passion driven. Many times, I have done events for social cause, for charity, for cancer, for
great.
HIV in Dubai. We've done COVID related events also in Dubai last year. We did some events. So the thing is that basically, then I would say it's passion.
Fantastic. The best part what I really like is, most of the people, when if they think that, money is important, then
Because
they
I
won't be
sincerely
successful. But
believe, okay, that money always comes into the picture if you're passion driven.
very true. The best part is she has a direction. She is very clear that she wants to reach the pinnacle of the success. That's what we can understand. That's very nice of you. I don't want to take much time, but last
Thank you
question,
so much.
what I want to ask you is, do you want to give any suggestion to young girls who really, you yourself is a young girl, but the fact is, anyone, who are in school or something like that, do you want to give some suggestions to
Yes,
them?
I would like to say that please, follow your dreams, realize your dreams, have a goal oriented thinking, okay, have a vision, okay. And if you are inclined towards fashion like how I was, and if you have any kind of hurdles like your family or anything, try to overcome them. Because don't go for something which you are not inclined for, you will never succeed. If you have to succeed, if you have to do your best, if you have to do par excellence, then you have to follow your dreams, you have to follow your dreams and try to realize them.
That's very nice of you. I'll just summarize what you had confirmed. The best part, what I like was she's passionate about the fashion, and length and breadth, what she travel across the world. She doesn't compromise anything. She wants to be the best. And why she has chosen Hyderabad definitely is the city of Nawab, and she wants to give the best, and she wants to show to the world
And
that.
one more thing I would
Yeah,
like
please.
to add, Faheem, sorry to interrupt
No,
you,
absolutely,
that when I
please.
travel the length and breadth of the world, I understand cultures, fashion, in its depth. Because when you travel, when you understand, when you see, you understand, the regional fashion, you understand, what people like, then you can cater always better, So you need to understand basically that what are the cultures then. So, and it helps to improve your intellect, your understanding, and a lot of things. So, travel, guys, and
That's what really, she wants to be clear. She wants to tell the importance of traveling. She wants to tell the importance of fashion. She wants to tell the importance of the girls, definitely, there are, and it's not only she's showing all the rosy picture. What she mean to say is that definitely there will be some hurdles, but you've got to be very confident. You've got to have your intention quite clear, that if you want to reach the pinnacle of the success, definitely your intention should be clear. You have to have your vision. You have to have your, goal correctly. Then definitely you're going to do wonders. By this, we just want to say big thank you. The time what you have given to us, definitely we say good luck to you, and we are quite optimistic because the level of confidence, the knowledge what you have, the thought process what you have, definitely you will do wonders. By this, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you very much.